Canberra is the capital city of Australia. Founded following the Federation of the Colonies of Australia as the seat of government for the new nation, it is Australia's largest inland city and the 8th largest city overall. The city is located at the northern end of the Australian Capital Territory, 280 kilometres southwest of Sydney and 660 kilometres northeast of Melbourne. On 1 January 1901, Federation of the Colonies of Australia was achieved. Section 125 of the new Australian Constitution provided that land, situated in New South Wales and at least 100 miles from Sydney, would be ceded to the new federal government. Following discussion and exploration of various areas within New South Wales, the Seat of Government Act 1908 was passed in 1908, which specified a capital in the Canberra region. The land was transferred to the Commonwealth by New South Wales in 1911, creating the Australian Capital Territory, 2 years prior to the capital city being founded and formally named as Canberra in 1913. It is unusual among Australian cities, being an entirely planned city outside of any state, similar to Washington, D.C. in the United States or Brasilia in Brazil. Following an international contest for the city's design, a blueprint by American architects Walter Burley Griffin and Marion Mahoney Griffin was selected, and construction commenced in 1913. The Griffin's plan featured geometric motifs such as circles, hexagons, and triangles, and was centered on axes aligned with significant topographical landmarks in the Australian Capital Territory. The city's design was influenced by the Garden City movement and incorporates significant areas of natural vegetation. As the seat of the Government of Australia, Canberra is home to many important institutions of the federal government, national monuments and museums. This includes Parliament House, the official residence of the monarch's representative the Governor-General, the High Court, and numerous government departments and agencies. It is also the location of many social and cultural institutions of national significance, such as the Australian War Memorial, the Australian National University, the Royal Australian Mint, the Australian Institute of Sport, the National Gallery, the National Museum and the National Library. The city is also home to many important institutions of the Australian Defence Force, including the Royal Military College in Troon and the Australian Defence Force Academy. It also hosts the majority of foreign embassies in Australia, as well as regional headquarters of many international organizations, not-for-profit groups, lobbying groups and professional associations. Canberra does not have a local council or city government like other Australian cities. The Australian Capital Territory Legislative Assembly performs the roles of both a city council for the city and a territory government for the rest of the Australian Capital Territory. The vast majority of the population of the territory reside in Canberra though, and the city is therefore the primary focus of the ACT government. However, the federal government maintains authority over the territory and may overturn local laws. It still maintains control over the area known as the Parliamentary Triangle through the National Capital Authority. As of June 2019, the population of Canberra was 426,704, having grown by 1.5% over the preceding 12 months. As the city has a high proportion of public servants, the Commonwealth government contributes the largest percentage of gross territory product and is the largest single employer in Canberra, although not the majority employer. Compared to the national averages, the unemployment rate is lower and the average income higher, tertiary education levels are higher, while the population is younger.